Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I always wanted to say that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you all are wondering why I'm wearing this t-shirt and just sitting here at my home and making this talk, well, today's video is going to be about some chat session, interactive, informative chat session where I'll be talking about part-time jobs in Galway. This is one of the most asked question by people who want to come from different countries to India, especially this is an Indian perspective. So I always get asked on LinkedIn about how are the part-time job opportunities in Ireland or in Galway and how they can proceed with their monetization once they are in the city. So I'll be talking about that. My brief introduction, I'm not gonna get that too long. So I'm a master's student studying in Galway in business analytics, and I have worked on multiple part-time jobs since the time I arrived in the city. The course started and I arrived on August 2019, and I'm almost at the end of the course and I'll be finishing this June. Yeah, the final project submission is in June and I'll be graduating in August. The graduation ceremony will take place and I'll get the degree in August. But right now I'm trying to apply to full-time jobs. Also, it's kind of tough at the moment. It's not impossible. I would never say that word impossible, but it's kind of tough considering the scenario. The world has gone through a crisis, so is the country has suffered. So I'm not sure how job opportunities are going to be, but this is not the video to be talking about that. So let's get to the point and talk about my experiences in working part-time jobs in Galway. I'll start from the beginning. Like initially when I came to Galway, we had this kind of initial talk by the program director of Galway Business Analytics, and he gave few insights on it is very good to be working part-time considering the course is going well and you're also concentrated on the studies. That's the first thing you came to the city for, and that is the most important. If you cannot handle both job and study, please don't do it. It's not for everybody, and it's not mandatory that everybody needs to work a part-time job. Maybe your family is fortunate enough to afford the education without you being working in a part-time job, but some people really want to earn money, because people like me, I completed my engineering in 2016 and then I was working in Bombay in Capgemini for 3 years. So for me, switching from that working environment directly into studying again was a bit tough. So I was thinking how I can manage this. I would go mad if I was just studying, because in outside countries, it's obviously the master's program, so it's not about you sit and study 24/7. It's all about your basic knowledge and few other knowledge which you gain through the journey, and also brush some of the old knowledge that you already have. So working in a part-time job for me was kind of important, not because I was desperate for money. Thank Lord I was never in that situation of wanting or needing money, but it was something for myself to keep myself busy and occupied in between the course. So that's how it started. Since the very beginning I had this idea that I will do something besides studies in the university. There are two kind of part-time jobs. One is like you work in part-time jobs happening within the university, and the one outside the university. Part-time jobs are almost everywhere, the money that you can make from the part-time job. So I'll like to touch on that topic too. See, the standard payment for 1 hour of work in Ireland is 10 euros. Yes, it's 10 euros per hour. It can range from 9 to 13 depending upon the area which you're serving, also depending upon the host, the employer who employs you for that particular job. So in the university, how it all began was I'm interested into photography. Yes, I click decent pictures. So that really helped me. I came from India carrying my DSLR. It's Canon 1300D. That's the camera I have, and that is what I used initially to shoot some of the events happening within the university. The main thing about landing in a job, it's not very easy. The journey may seem like it's very easy, it's a cakewalk. No, it's not. So it requires at most professionalism, and you need to have passion to do something. So it's not very easy that you land up in a part-time job that you were always wanting to. So the process initially was, I approached so many people within the university for photography, a chance for photography, and I could handle some of the events for them. I approached many lecturers and many marketing committees by sending them in formal email and showing them my previous work. And one such was the opportunity I got from the business school of Galway, and I covered like couple of events for them, and they used to call me for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and hourly payment was done to me. The perk of working in university is they treat you really well, they are very professional, and you get to learn a lot. See, they don't want to hire somebody professional because they're best at doing their job. Maybe you're not, you're a student, that's the main intention why you are here, but they'll give you the opportunity for the student to develop his own interest, also touch on his extracurricular activities and habits by earning money. So that's one of the most interesting thing I found in the universities outside India, because we don't have this culture in India. In India, it's only about study, it's only about and even the attendance is mandatory in India. That's ridiculous. Here it's not. That doesn't mean that I'm not giving any idea that you should not attend classes and do this all the time. No, I'm not encouraging you for that. Only if you can manage both. I feel like you definitely can manage both the aspects, like I have done, and many like me have done that. So coming back to the jobs I worked in Galway, I was a photographer for many events, and what else did I do? I also used to give this campus tour. I was one of the international marketing ambassador from India. I have written some blogs on the NUA Galway international page. They're up on the page. So coming to the my job as an international student ambassador was like to take around people and give them the campus tour. There were some few spots in the campus where there can be a new lecturer, there can be a new parent, there can be a new student who want to study in the university, and they would like to have a quick look around, and they would definitely want the help of somebody, because the university is spread across such a huge landscape that it's impossible for somebody to search and reach a particular place within the campus, even with the help of Google Maps. You can get lost in the university. The university is so huge, but my job was to show them around and explain them how things really work in the university. So that job paid me pretty well, and I have given plenty of campus tours around the campus. I also worked as an international student ambassador. So this is the, it says ask me in the behind. This is the uniform. So what happened in this job was also this happened within the university. I'm coming from the beginning, like what happened within the university is being explained. In this job, like, we used to be a part of open days. Open days is something, a trend in these universities, that they keep a certain day in the span of like quarterly in a year. In a year it happens 3 to 4 times. And people from outside can come to the university and have a look around. Not that they cannot come during other days, but during these open days, people will have opportunities to have a look around the university and also gain main information regarding this, because the day is specified for that particular service to people who are interested in the university. So during that time, we used to be wearing these shirts, and because, as I told you, the university is so huge that people would get lost. So we were made to stand or be there at some points within the university and guide people wherever they wanted to go. So that was our job, and the pay was 10 euros per hour. Also, the perk of this job was, if the job was starting at 8 a.m. in the morning and ended around 8 p.m. in the evening maybe, but they had all the 3-course meal involved. This is not something which you get if you're working outside the university, because in outside it's only you're there to work. You do your job, get your money in any way, and you come back. That's it. But in the university, people take care of you. They don't see you as somebody who is just doing a job. Many other jobs, like you can work at job fairs, you can work at career development center, and you can work in the college cafeteria. You can work in a lot of these digital events as well, marketing, photography. A lot of other jobs are available, and I worked in these jobs as I mentioned earlier. So coming back to the last job I worked, which was very stable and it lasted for both the semesters in my case, that was my internship in Launchpad NUI Galway. Launchpad NUI Galway is a student entrepreneurship and startup idea development unit, and I worked here as an intern for both the semesters. As an intern, I have worked here on various roles which is related to my business domain, on developing the business ideas and design thinking sprints. Okay, 10 minutes into the video and I just realized this view is better. Fuck. Alright, so I'll be talking about the jobs that I worked outside the university now. I worked in a job at a laundry in Glasson Village. I was a receptionist at the laundry, and I also did the actual laundry work. I'll put up a small video that I made while I was working in the laundry, so enjoy. Oh my god, this is so cringy. Cut it. Alright, so basically this job started in December 2019, and I'm officially still associated with that laundry, and I still have that job. I worked there until March before the world headed towards the lockdown. I'll go back there once everything is alright. But also what I did was, during these holidays, I wanted to change the job, obviously. So I was going through the different other options, and I applied for SuperValue on their official website, and I cleared the interview, and I got a call from them saying that I can come and work with them once everything is over, once the lockdown is uplifted, and I'll get a call from them to start working with them from now on. So I'm hoping to go and start working in SuperValue and not continue with my job in the laundry. So let's see how all of that goes. So some of the tips in applying for these jobs outside the university would be, like, there are several different ways how you can approach the people or the organizations outside. So there are these massive food joints like SuperValue, Centra, McDonald's, Supermax, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Subway, and lot more. Probably I'll put up a list here that can help. So all these big food chains have proper online website set up for their organization, and you can go to the careers website and directly put your CV and apply by filling up their application, and they will call you for the interview or have some online test done to assess the candidate, and that's how you can land up in those jobs. Also, the other traditional way is to visit these shops and drop your CVs, physically visiting these shops. That is also a one way of doing it. I don't suggest it because it's better if you apply it online and you can go for the interview only if you get a call. Right, so having said that, I will stress on this again. Make sure your course is going well. Concentrate on education first, and then you can concentrate on the part-time jobs that you can work, because the main intention should be to get a full-time job in a multinational company. That's why we are here for, and let's all aim towards that. Keeping that in mind, if you have free time, then earning a bit money will not cause any harm. So having said that, this is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other queries regarding part-time jobs in Ireland or Galway, please let me know. I'll probably cover that in another video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye.